If you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
So you had a sister inside of a store, and one of the workers, which is a Karen, decides to tell her daughter that she looks educated with her hair like that. And the mom took an issue with that. Let's go ahead and roll that clip.
I apologize for anything that I do that's wrong.
You said it.
No, I didn't, ma'am.
You said it.
No, I didn't, ma'am.
Well, you weren't here, so you don't know.
I know what my daughter said. And let me tell you something. It confirms what you said when you just said that you agree with her telling my daughter there was nothing wrong with her saying that when her hair looks like that, she looks educated. You said there was nothing wrong.
I said to me that it's a compliment.
That she said that with your hair looks like that, you look educated.
Somebody said to me that I look educated, I would take it as a compliment. You said that is because I'm white.
Yes, you're right. She told my daughter that she looks educated because her hair looks like that. And that when she has braids in her hair, she looks old.
She just said, if
What did she just say?
something to hurt her feelings, she would
So it's okay for her to say that.
I didn't say it was okay.
You are saying that. Here's my thing. You're not understanding what you're saying. You keep saying, I say there's nothing wrong with that. But as a company, as a person of color that's working, you're white. You're not going to get offended by that. Somebody walk up to you and say, hey, you look very educated with the glasses on. She looked at my daughter and said, you look educated with your hair like that. And when you have braids in your hair, you look old.
It's like a...
And it's not. And it's absolutely not. She said it, and what happened was she thought my daughter wasn't going to say it. It's not blown. No, it's going to get blown up tonight. Because my thing is that when she said what she said, instead of you being a district manager and pulling her to the side and said those words right there, you talk and she's still walking here and you walking out.
She told me what she said.
She told you what she said, and I'm standing here telling you that you said. You then opened up your mouth and said, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with her saying nothing about education. So that means I could say, you look pretty today. But you know what? You look educated because you got braids in your hair. So that means I look stupid any other time? My daughter would have never got upset if she just said, your hair looks pretty. She's not going to get upset. And like I said, I'm not one of those mothers that are going to come here and defend her and do this and do that. If I know she's wrong, I don't do that. But you wrong, and her little bald-headed ass is wrong too. And I'm not playing.
Right.
No, it is right. She told my daughter her hair looks nice. Oh, that's not right for me to call her bald-headed, but it's okay. But it's an insult for her to tell my daughter she looks nice and educated with her hair looking like that. That's not an insult? It's not an insult to you. It ain't an insult to you. Definitely not.
She just said.
This is what she said. My daughter said that she said that she came up to her and said that. She came up to her and said that. You sitting up here and defending that because you said, I don't see nothing wrong with her saying, with somebody giving a compliment saying her hair looks nice, but she looks educated. I don't want to hear that. But you're going to answer to this, and you're going to answer this as neither. Because let me explain something to you. This is not over. This is not over. I don't care what you say. We're going to let district or whomever the hell come over here. You're not going to argue. You're not going to argue. Once you agree with that, I know what type of manager you are, and there's no more for me to say to you. Okay. Come on.
When you said something to me, I believe you have the right to say whatever I said.
I didn't know you said anything. I'm sorry. You know, yeah.
Now, Karen is up here saying like, well, what did I say that was wrong? I was just saying that, when she wearing her hair like that, she looks educated. But Karen is not, also, once again, not thinking, as usual. If you're going to say that to a person, wow, you look educated with that hairstyle, so if I wasn't wearing this hairstyle, I would look like a bumbling idiot and an uneducated fool. Is that really what you're getting at? A hairstyle doesn't make a person educated. It doesn't. A person could have crazy hair all over their head, or whatever, like Albert Einstein. Okay? He was a very smart guy. I mean, hair has nothing to do with a person's education. A person wearing glasses or not doesn't make a person look educated. I mean, that is a preconceived prejudice that a person has to think education looks a certain way. It doesn't. This is how people can be easily fooled and deceived by people by putting on a particular look and people thinking, oh, they must be educated. They could be not having anything going on. And that's why people get scammed and conned all the time. by people with a certain look. But especially when it's coming from the mouth of Karen, and she's trying to make an assessment on black people, that's never really going to be accepted or respected because of the history of what Karen and her community has done to black people. Then to add insult to injury, the manager comes back and be on code with Karen and backing her up. Instead of making the thing worse than what it is. If anything, he should have told Karen, he said, look, you shouldn't have said that. You're not here to be making assessments on customers, how they look one way or another. Just keep that to yourself. Whatever you're thinking, apologize to these customers. That's what the manager should have done. But no, he was on code with Karen. And that's really the issue and the problem. This is why we tell our community, shop all you can with black-owned businesses. Start looking for little items in your home. That's the best way to start. To say, can I order from somebody black who has these things, right? And then that's how you start to get everything in your home where you're shopping more and more with black-owned businesses, and we don't have to deal with these Karens in those issues. You understand? So just start out that way. From soaps to washing liquid, like we showed you, with the interview with True Products. There's so many different companies out there. All you gotta do is take the time and look. Some of y'all are lazy. I'll be honest with you. The reason why you don't know about black-owned business is because you're lazy, some of you. You don't want to take the time out and research, different black-owned businesses and seeing if they offer things that you may need. But you have no problem finding drama. You have no problem finding mess. You have no problem finding something when the race is doing something. You have no problem finding when the police doing something. Oh, it's easily found, right? Because you saw a lot of times, somebody tell you about a video, what happened. What you do? You go to Google, start typing it in, or YouTube, start typing it in, and you find it. So how come you can't find black-owned businesses? How come? The same procedure you did to find all the tragedy, it's the same way you can find black-owned businesses. So it's really no excuse. And then some people also say, well, we need a website to tell us. Why you need a whole website? Search. Why do everybody got to provide everything for you? The black-owned businesses that I have found, I didn't go to no particular website to find them. I started looking for them. I started listening what people were saying online about different businesses. That's all. And I'm not nobody special whatsoever. Everybody got the same ability like me to search for something. So that's why I don't like that excuse. And then even when people put it together, some of you still won't use it. So there you go. But, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this Karen, and like I said, Karen just need to keep to herself. Karen, make no assessment on black people. Just leave us alone. We don't need your commentary. We don't need anything from you. Just stop. Just do your job and leave us alone.
I'm Don with the Law Office of Don R. Dennis Jr. My office helps businesses that are involved in complex business deals. The issue is this: when you sign an agreement, are there adequate protections to help you in the event things don't go as planned? And do you comprehensively understand all the terms in the agreement? As an engineer, experienced attorney, and certified privacy professional, I've seen all types of agreements. My office's motto is engage diligence, because I believe clients have the right to a responsive attorney that has the same energy for them from the beginning until the end. If you're looking for an attorney that's going to fight for you and not with you on your matter, contact my office at 213-455-0880.